Hello everyone, I'm Christy. What's your values? Have you ever been offered to change your personalities? I think that everyone has the answers in their mind. For me, bullying is the turning point to my whole life. The incident was happened when I'm in the 6th grade in elementary school. You're so disgusting. Get away from us. The girls shout, the girls scream out, and the boys laughed at me. This was the class time. The English class teacher was made the close test on the blackboard. She was shocked. She don't know what happened on the stage. Everyone humiliated me like a clown on the stage. After a few minutes being stunned, I cried out. I couldn't help but burst into tears. It's the beginning of the bullying. I started to make a self-criticism. Did I do something wrong? Why they did this to me? I was in hatred and even want to beat my classmates. I'm very upset and inferiority. I make myself as a loser at that moment. When I was 13, I got into the junior high. I was so excited when I saw the arrangement of class grouping, because none of those old classmates and I were in the same class. I started to try to make a relationship with my new classmates. However, I was very afraid of making friends with them, because I saw that after a few months they will hate me with no reasons. One day, there was a speech in the school weekly meeting. The speaker was a physical challenged person. She told us about her attitudes. She said, "Face your sadness and spread love." Her eyes were shining, and I intended to be her. I say that this is a turning point for me to change my personalities. So I decided to get on the stage. After the speech, the president will invite the students in volunteer to share their feelings. I still remember when I get on the stage, I grasped the microphone tensely and tried to make myself be more brave. I said that everyone has different personalities. The bullying was based on the normal in the society. However, you need to remember, no one can replace you to live your whole lifetime. So, become a better you. After my sharing, the people applaud for me loudly. During the sharing, I found that a very critical problem on me. I always put others' opinions to me. And no, I know that I need to be brave. So I started to change my values, change my personalities to help people, those who are in need, and start to become optimistic. And this experience was very important to me because I know that I won't be the clown on the stage in my mind anymore. Thank you for your listening to me.
Thanks, Christy. Please stay on the seat. Yeah, your speech is so inspiring. So how do you feel now? I think you can say.
I think I'm so nervous. I didn't prepare one time to count the time and just make a speech. Yeah, because my time is so. My time is so fast that made me to prepare. Yeah. I even.
Don't be nervous. Okay.
So I even made a correction of my speech content yesterday. So thank you.
Wait. So you say you build your brain by exercise. So what kind of exercise you do in a usual time?
I running. I just running, and for about 3 kilometers or else, and to make myself more concentrated.
Okay. Thank you, Christy. And now I will invite Madison Yin from FJU Toastmasters to judge the speech.
Thank you, Tim. So, Christy, I really admire your courage to face forward and to, get over the bullies. And I have the similar experience of getting bullied, but that's another story. And in your speech, I can tell that you put a lot of emotions in your voice, especially when you were talking about the story of your experience. Your voice was strong and trembling. That voice is very attractive, I think. And yeah, it's not a bad thing. Trembling is not always a bad thing, especially for those kind of story. I think it's more attractive than a firm voice. And yeah, and it also will be easier to touch the audience's heart. And this is the first thing that I really admire in your speech. And the second thing I admire in your speech is the word usage, which is especially the adjective you use were seldomly repeated, which means that your speech is very vivid and smooth, and that kind of construction is really good, and I can tell how hard work you put in your speech, and that's a good part of your speech. And then in the C2 speech, you might want to try to reorganize and make it more structured, and then your speech will become more attractive and persuasive. That's the thing that you can do to improve your speech. And lastly, to all the people who will give the speech in the future, this is the suggestion for those people. When you use microphone, pay attention to the microphone. Don't put it just next to your mouth, because this is the bad. and it will be too loud and kind of hard to understand. So for those people who will use microphone later, yeah, keep a little distance. That will be better. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. And next, I will invite Joseph Zhang from FJU to judge the speech.
Christy, congratulations, you finished your first speech. So I really admire that you can share this, deep and sad experience to everyone, and tell us that how did you conquer your fear about being bullied and being different. So personally, I have the same experience about being bullied, and I think one attractive point about your speech is that you really tell what those who have been bullied and what they have thought from their heart. You give a very vivid situation, and I think you have made a lot of effort of how to speak up what of those being bullied they are thinking about. So in your speech, I can know it very clearly. So, and about the structure, I think your speech structure is very organized. So first, you inform us a question. You give us a question about, have you ever thought that you have to change your personality? So, and in the body, you tell us the experience you've been bullied. And then in transition, you tell us the experience about the speech. And you give us a phrase that I think is your core value is, face your sadness and stand up, right? Yes, and in the end, you tell us how you overcome your fear. So I think the organized structure made the listeners easier to follow the speech. So hope you can keep that strengths to your following speech. And to help you become even better, I think there is a little movement you will do in your speech. Like when you speak something, you will shake your head, like you are going to India or something. So maybe you will pay attention to it. And also, when you give a speech, don't play the role. And that's all my evaluation. Thank you.